Hey, it's Garrick. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing Teslogic. Pretty cool device. This device is going to connect directly to your car. It's going to transmit information directly to your phone where you're going to place your phone behind your steering wheel. It's going to act as a heads-up display. It's pretty cool overall. You're going to get notifications, which is going to mirror from your main screen to your phone. And on top of that, it's going to give you energy consumptions. It's going to also give you performance mode. Even though you may not have a performance model, you can still experience performance mode if you have a standard range or a long range Model 3 or Model Y. On top of that, it's going to give you some car information. It's going to give you health of your vehicle. It's going to give you battery degradation without having to go into service mode. And I think the best feature that I'm really interested in is a blind spot monitoring system. Because right now, our blind spot in the Model 3 and Model Y, we have a camera system that we have to look at the main screen. With your phone as a heads-up display behind the steering wheel, the blind spot system here is going to let you know if you're car in your blind spot or not. And of course, I'm going to do a full unbox, real-life test, and my final thoughts. Is it worth it or is it not? Come on, let's follow me. Let's check it out. All right, it's time to unbox Teslogic. This particular box is the Teslogic unit. And this box here is the wireless charger for Magsafe compatible phones. Awesome. All right, let's unbox both. This time I got my knife. Let's do that. And then we'll do that as well. All right, so let's unbox this one first. Okay. Looks like nice phone mount here. If you were to touch this, actually a nice rubbery feel instead of a cheap plastic with 3M tape. And here is the Teslogic device. And what else we have here in the box? Tool and the cable to connect directly to the car. And the magnetic phone mount. You didn't get the wireless Magsafe, you can use this one. All right, let's take a look at this one here. Okay. So this is the Magsafe charger. Nice looking charger, pretty decent sized cable. And we also have some adapters here so you can use it in your car. All right, awesome. All right, let's go to the car, let's go install this. In order to install the Teslogic module, what we need to do is we need to take this piece off here, take this molding here as well, and take off a little bit of the weather strip to help us install this module. So let's go try it out. Now, when pulling this out, it might sound like you actually broke something, but that's just the clip coming out. So don't be alarmed when it sounds like it's broken. And then with the tool that came with the Teslogic kit, we're going to use this to help take out the clips here. All right, put that to the side. After taking all this out, we also want to take this piece out as well. So there's actually a clip. Let's use the tool. There you go. Pull that back a little bit. So what we're going to do now to install the harness, what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece out here, plug this into here, install this back into the spot here. And then inside here, as you can see, there is a blue harness right over there. We're going to plug this piece into the blue one. Okay. Now after that's all plugged in, what we're going to take is we're going to take this and plug this directly into the Teslogic unit. All right, and what we're going to do next is we're going to put everything back into place. We're going to take this and we're going to tuck everything inside. All right, and we're going to put all the clips back. So to install the Magsafe charger, in order to do so, it's asking us to mount everything on top of the steering wheel, which I will be doing. And then it's asking to run the cable directly down in here and then coming out in the bottom here. But then the wire is going to be it's going to be out here. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to snake it further into here and then run that cable out here instead of the cable here. That's going to be my attempt. No guarantee, but I'm going to definitely try. Now, also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this carpeted side panel out, which is really, really simple. All you're going to really need is this tool, and then you're just going to pry it out. And there's actually clips holding the carpet in there. And what I've already done already is taken this apart, which is the USB-C charging slots. The reason why I took this out is because you can actually run a cable from inside here to in here, right? Now, I'm not going to be able to close this 100%, but what this will allow me to do is that, honestly, I don't care if it sticks out a little bit at the end of the day, because my cargo tray is going to be covering everything here. No one's really going to see that it's sticking out. But I really want that clean, flush look without having wires hanging out anywhere. All right, let's go try and install this. All right, so I figured out a way how to do this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this cable and actually tape it onto an old wire hanger. And I'm gonna run it straight from underneath the steering column all the way to the back. Where the brake pedal is, I'm going to pull the cable down, and I'm going to have this 3M wire clip where I'm going to actually run the cable directly through the clip itself, paste it directly onto the body, the molding of the car, so the wire doesn't dangle. Then I'm going to run the wire directly through here and then go inside here and then pull the cable up from this way, and that will allow me to hide the cabling without anybody seeing anything at all. So it'll make things a lot easier, make it aesthetically look better as well. Let's go do this. So I got the wireless Magsafe mounted. It was really, really simple. It wasn't really hard. It was just double-sided tape. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tidy everything up, tuck everything away, put everything back to its original spot. And then I'm gonna download the app. And from that point, I'm gonna start testing the Teslogic software. Good morning. It's roughly about 7:50 in the morning. I apologize. The allergies are really, really kicking my butt. But yeah. So today, I'm going to go head out to the office. Great time for me to test out Teslogic, to see how everything works, see anything I like or dislike or anything like that. But overall, I'm super happy with the layout of the installation. As you can see here real quick, I have it all set up here in my dash. All right, as part of the installation, just want to give you a quick look on how clean it is. As you can see, there's no wires hanging at all whatsoever. Everything's ran directly through the center console, which moments ago that you saw. And I actually put in a USB hub with on and off switches here, which allows me to turn off the Magsafe, radar detector, and a dash cam that I put up there. The reason why I added this hub is because when the car goes into Sentry mode, I don't need to burn energy by having these devices on. I can manually turn them off by using these switches here. All right, let's go test out Teslogic. So I want to go over a pretty cool feature Teslogic has for us. Right now, as you can see here, this is the main screen. If you wanted to go left and right, you could do this, but it's quite annoying if you're trying to drive, right? So on the steering wheel itself, you can actually use the button here to go left and right, as you can see here. All right, so this is the main screen of the Teslogic program. As you can see here in the middle, you got your speedometer, you got the gears that you're in. If you look on top of that, you got that gray steering wheel. It would actually turn blue if you were in autopilot. Now, in the top right-hand corner, it's going to give you your battery life and also give you the temperature of the battery. Now, on the bottom left-hand corner, it's also going to give you an odometer. To the right-hand side, you're going to have the range and your projected miles, your current trip, and on the left-hand side, it's going to give you your power, how much horsepower you're really using. Now, you notice on the screen when you see the lights blink green on each side, that's me turning on the blinker, and being that it's illuminated green, it's actually letting you know it's actually safe to change your lane. Now, when the blinker turns red, it's actually letting you know that there's actually a car in your blind spot. Now, the Teslogic blind spot monitoring system, the way it works is it actually works on all screens. It's not just designated just for this screen. Now, when you see a red light on the bottom of the screen illuminate, that's actually letting you know that your brake light is on. Now, when you see the bar goes left, that means you're regenerating your battery. When the bar goes right, it means you're using energy to move your car. All right, let's take a look at the energy screen here. The top middle tile is your battery. Now you go to the left of it is the rear motor, and you go to the right of it is the front motor. You got your heated seats, your climate control, battery heating, and also others. It could be your miscellaneous things that's on in your car, right? So when you look at the rear motor, you see it's going back and forth, back and forth. When the arrow's pointing back to the battery, it's actually regenerating the battery. And as you can see here, I accelerated hard, and what happened was both the rear motor and the front motor turned green, taking energy away from the battery. If you look at each tile, except for the battery tile, what you see on the bottom right hand corner is the total percentage of consumption from your battery. If you add them all up, it actually equates to 100%. All right, so let's go look at the performance mode. This is pretty cool. As you can see here in the center tile, that's going to be your performance in your current trip. On the right hand side is going to be your horsepower. Your left hand side is going to be your G-force. And you want to make sure that your battery temperature is normal. So if it's green and it says normal, you are good to drive the car. Unfortunately, I didn't get a test to 0 to 60 to 0 to 40. It just didn't have the capability to do so. It was the morning commute. It was tough. But as you see here on the screen, you saw the red light blinking. That was a car in my blind spot. All right, so let's take a look at the information part of the app. This is just basic info about your particular car, tell you exactly when the car was born, your odometer, the color of your car, your VIN. This here is going to let you know what type of hardware do you have, Bluetooth sensors, basic info. This one here is pretty good. This is going to give you your overall health, your battery degradation, and your cells in balance. All important information you need to know just to make sure that your car is in great shape. And here is just the amount of energy is being used, how much you've been charging, and so forth. Great basic information right over here. It's worth taking a look at this every so often. So there is a Google Map display on the app itself. I wish it does more. It just only shows where you're driving, where you're going. You can't navigate yourself. You can't ask for directions. It's just a display. Teslogic does have night mode. It actually converts into night mode the same time the Tesla does. There's a lot to like about Teslogic. I think it solves a lot of issues that a lot of Tesla owners are complaining about. One is not having a heads-up display. Two, the blind spot warning system that's available on this display right here. overall, there's a lot. Like overall, I love getting the information that I need to make sure that my Tesla's up to date. Also, making sure that I'm taking care of my car properly because I don't have to go to service mode to get some information that I need. That's all going to be available here directly through the Teslogic app. Now, there are certain things I wish they could improve upon, right? So one of the things I wish that they could improve on is number one, having navigation, I guess, directions right here in front of me. I would like to see that here. I'm pretty sure that could be a firmware update in the near future. I would love to hear an audible sound when using the blind spot warning system, and I think that could help the, I guess, the user engagement more with this app. I can see using this more often. Teslogic has a great value at the end of the day. Overall, at $200, don't forget you get a discount by using my discount code below. But overall, at $200, it's an awesome, awesome device that we have here. And the great thing about using your phone, number one, I don't have to worry about this going bad. I upgrade my phone every year or 2 years. Well, guess what? I got a new product sitting right there. I really wouldn't have to worry about, oh man, a warranty issue. I gotta disassemble and then send it in if it's covered on the warranty, or buy a new device and I gotta change it. It's an easy installation. I hope you all liked the video. If you do, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please click on subscribe and check out my future videos that are coming out soon. If you have any questions, or if you want me to go over anything that I haven't covered, please definitely leave a comment below. I'll catch you all on the road.